Okay, so this time they've, our equation looks kind of like what we've been working with, but notice there's a change in the domain here. They've put a different interval. They've gone from 0 to 4 pi as opposed to 0 to 2 pi. So in other words, we're going 2 times around the circle. All right, so our equation says cosecant theta equals -2. You might remember, I remember when cosine or cosecant is equal to -2, or you might not remember. You could change this to 1 over sine theta equals -2, because then at least it's in terms of sine, and you might be more familiar with that. And then if you think about doing the reciprocal of both sides, or you could solving that equation, you would get sine theta equals -1/2, okay? So now we're thinking, okay, it's negative, so I've got to be in a sine, so I've got to be in the third and fourth quadrants, and it's 1/2, so that's going to be my reference angle. Reference angle is pi over 6. And so I'm going to think about, okay, well, what is that there? It's going to be pi plus pi over 6, or 7 pi over 6. And I didn't draw it very accurately. Can you erase that? Whoops. Didn't mean to erase all that. So it's going to be like right there and right there. That's a little more accurate anyway. So we're getting this one that has a negative sign of 1/2, that first angle there, which is 7 pi over 6. And then to get the other one, we have to go from, you could think about subtracting it from 12 pi over 6. This is like 12 pi over 6 minus pi over 6. And that's getting you an 11 pi over 6. Now that's one time around the circle, but we want to go to 4 pi, so we need to go another time around. So, around, and we're going to add that 2 pi. Now what is 2 pi? 2 pi is equal to 12 pi over 6. That will be helpful to us because that'll tell us, okay, now I've got a common denominator. So if I'm adding that to my first one here, that's going to be 19 pi over 6. And then if I'm adding it to this one, that's going to be what, 23 pi over 6? And you could check and make sure, are those all, between 0 and 4 pi? And they all are. Okay? And that would be theta. And what are we doing? We're going by the directions. Why did they want us to go to 4 pi? We don't really know. It was just in the directions that the domain would be from 0 to 4 pi. So theta is equal to those 4 angles. And that would, I guess I can put a box around it. And those would be the solutions this time. Okay?